Welcome to the wonder that is the Atlantis venue. It doesn't get any more unique than this. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson, Natasha Jonas, Katie Taylor.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds.
A lot of trash talk between these two. Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? Right uppercut just off target. The jab just got blocked. They exchange punches. Who could forget the first fight between Jonas and Taylor? It was a vicious encounter. Both fighters had their moments, tooth and nail to the bitter end. This should be an action-packed fight.
So they fought before, remember, in the amateurs. It was on the way to picking up gold eventually for Katie Taylor. We could not believe the noise. We could not believe the chance. They did it again the last time they fought. I expect nothing but the same, if not better.
A little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. Nice stop, but that won't score. Done with that counter shot. Insane action. Good counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. Well, let's see what the corner has to say. She needs some sort of... Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
That uppercut misses. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Perfect counter shot. Do you believe this? Missing with the hook. He got clipped by that counter. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage, so... And there's the bell to start round 3. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. Just missed with that hook. That uppercut's blocked. She scores with that counter. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Those counter punches have to hurt. She throws a punch. Jonas dazed with that shot. A lot of big punches, and Jonas can't take it anymore. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
We enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that. And there's the bell to start round 4. Well, the corner will try and shake out the legs, dump some cold water on her, give her the motivational speech, but it's up to her, Johnny. She's got to find a way to dig deep and get back into this fight.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
She needs to be careful that she doesn't punch herself out. Nice counter. They both want a knockout, you can tell. There's a counter shot. Oh no, Katie Taylor hurt. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Nice counter shot. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Good defense to block the hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What are you seeing?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Unlucky to miss with that jab. Good counter punching. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Trying to land that jab. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. How about that tying counter shot? She catches and counters. Holding nothing back here in the round. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. Nice counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters. There's the bell for round 6. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? She knocked her spark out with that shot to the head. Let's watch it again. Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.